If you are watching this video, may you be guided to people who help your soul grow. May you be guided to people who make you feel like sunlight. May you be guided to people who have true intentions when they're around you, not ulterior motives. Thank you, universe. Because sometimes it's hard to tell, right? Are you having a hard time reading someone? Are you having a hard time knowing someone's true intentions? One love to all of you deep divers of planet Earth. Now, how to read anyone instantly, just like that. 7 psychological tips. As a psychologist, people often ask me, Ralph, are you reading my mind right now? Absolutely I am. Absolutely I am, deep divers. From childhood, I've been an intuitive empath. So this actually happens for me automatically. Like, I can tap into your energy. I can know everything you're going through. And I've had this gift from childhood, but I'm going to teach you the science of how you can read anyone instantly. 7 psychological tips. Are you ready, deep divers? Raising the frequency, raising the vibration. I'm ready. I'm excited, deep divers. That's a way you can know as well if someone is rubbing their hands, right? Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Glorious sunshine, blue skies. We got the cat down the road over there. We got some crows over there. I'm just, woo! Breathe with me. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. So, how to read anyone instantly. 7 psychological tips. We're living in a world where a lot of people hide who they really are. On social media, on the news, even in the healthcare industry. Trust me, I'm a doctor. No, I'll trust the cat down the road instead. How can we actually know someone's true intentions? How can we read someone instantly in a split second? I'm going to show you, deep divers, and we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So, first and foremost, to read someone instantly, you must have emotional intelligence. You must become aware of your emotions, which is the energy in motion. The more in tune you are with yourself, the more in tune you can be with someone else. Slow motion this side. The better relationship you have with yourself, the better relationship you can have with someone else, okay? So to read someone instantly, anyone, you have to first and foremost get into the practice of having a good relationship with yourself and learning how to master your emotions and also develop self-awareness, meditation, okay? Now, Professor Albert Mehrabian, University of California, professor of psychology, he talks about how human beings communicate. Only 7% of communication is verbal. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You're not listening, are you? No. That's because 55% of communication is body language. 38% is the tone of your voice, and only 7% is what you're saying. It's the 7, 38, 55 rule. So the majority of communication is non-verbal. Now, how to read anyone instantly. Let's dive into it. Number 1, The first psychological tip, we're talking about the image, the appearance, okay? The image, how someone looks, can say a lot. Don't judge a book by its cover. No, you need to judge a book by its cover. You see, the ancients said a picture is worth 1,000 words for a reason. Because a picture, someone's face, can tell you more about them than their words. The ancients knew that your face actually tells your story. Your face, how your face looks, tells your whole life story. And I know this. So when I meet someone, before they open their mouth, I can see in their face, the emotions in their face tells their story thus far. When you see someone who can say, hey, I'm living in a mansion, but they have a screw face, like, they're not happy. If someone has warmth in their face, it shows they are a loving person, generous, kind. If they have a glow in their face, 7-day vegan challenge, they're eating to live, papaya, mangoes, doing a little samba, baby. You see, self-care is in your face. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. Self-care is in your face. Self-care is in your face. So when you look at someone, just by their face, you can see, okay, this is someone who is taking care of themselves. Bags under their eyes, no bags under their eyes. But if you meet someone with bags under their eyes, stress lines, you can know that this person in front of you has been through hell and high water, right? They've been through it all, the grinder. But if you meet someone and their face shows compassion, it shows warmth, kindness, because everything we go through is stored in our face. So always pay attention to the appearance, not just of what they're wearing, we're going to talk about that, but of how their face is showing you what they're going through. Okay? Now let's talk about the appearance, how someone dresses, the colors they choose to wear. Do you know, deep divers, when I first started making videos, right, I would always wear black, okay? Because that's what magicians wear, wizards wear. They wear black because black is a color of authority. So I'm like, okay, I'm wearing black right now. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Right? So a lot of people who wear black, it's because they want to come from a place of authority. Judges wear black, okay? So the colors they choose to wear, white signifies purity. Red, color of the menstrual cycle, we're talking about the root chakra. Okay, so pay attention to the colors people use for their attire. Okay, this is the Black Panther suit, deep divers, raising the frequency. The smile, if there's wrinkles, creases at the ends of their eyes, it's a genuine smile. If it's a fake smile, there are no creases at the ends of their eyes, okay? So the image is everything. You can see in someone's whole appearance if they love themselves or not. They don't have to be wearing designer clothes, but if you can see, okay, this is someone who at least moisturizes their face, thank goodness. But if you meet people who just wake up, they haven't even brushed their teeth, cream their face, right? You can see, okay, this is someone who doesn't really put self-care on a high pedestal. And they may need to love themselves a bit more to take care of themselves, right? It's only one body you have, right? Right. How to read anyone instantly. Number 2, the second psychological tip. Okay, subconscious body language. The body is the subconscious mind. Slow motion this side. So if you're with someone, they lean into you. They like you. They lean back. This is not a Fat Joe song. If they lean back, they're trying to get away from you, right? The body language will tell you about someone, okay? When someone is looking down, low confidence, sometimes feeling fed up of life, sometimes depressed, anxious, nervous, this shows you about what they're going through currently, okay? If someone is adopting a high power pose like this, they're usually full of confidence, they're welcoming, they do this, okay? So be aware of the low power poses. The social psychologist Amy Cuddy talks about it in greater detail. A low power pose is this, and this actually increases the cortisol, okay? And people do this when they're nervous, anxious, sometimes got a lot on their mind. People adopt a high power pose, they're relaxed, their spine is straight, okay? When they are coming from a place of confidence, they know what they're doing, and this actually decreases the cortisol, right? So be aware of someone's body language, subconscious body language. If you're talking to someone and they're like this, that side glance is they're not really interested, or they've got a lot on their mind. Okay, so pay attention to this subconscious body language. Many times people, often with their body, they tell you how they feel about you. Okay, many people, when they are truly interested in what you have to say or who you are, okay, what do? Sometimes they do this. But if they do this, that kind of body language, the frowns, how tense or relaxed their fists are when they're talking to you. That body language, okay? So be aware, if they are very relaxed in their body language, it means they are welcoming, they are open, they are calm in their spirit. If they're very tense, it means they're stressed out, or they're just not that into you and they're trying to get away. How to read anyone instantly, deep divers. The third psychological tip, the eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. The eyes are the windows to the soul. So if someone is staring at you, making eye contact, it means that they want to know you. They are interested in who you are. But usually when people have something to hide, they kind of look away to the left, look away to the right. Someone's excited, pupils dilate. If someone is unsure about something, kind of squint their eyes. They're not sure about you, kind of squint their eyes. If they're not really interested in you, they kind of go like that. So the eyes will tell you. Sometimes we can see the warmth in someone's eyes, right? Like sometimes I just watch the news just to see what they're not saying. Slow motion this side. Sometimes I just watch the news just to see their eyes and say, oh, are they telling the truth? But in their eyes, I don't see any warmth, any purity, any truth. So sometimes when we look at someone, we can often see into their soul we can see into their soul and say, okay, this person is genuine. They're coming from a place of truth. I can feel something, right? So pay attention to the feeling that you get when you stare into someone's eyes. If they want to stare at you back, or if they want to turn away, that tells a lot. But also, do you have a feeling of warmth from them through their eyes, or is it cold, right? So pay attention to that, deep divers. Also, eyebrows. When someone's excited, the eyebrows raise, right? When someone's not, they kind of don't. Deep divers, how to read anyone instantly. The fourth psychological tip. Let's talk about this, deep divers. Paralanguage, okay? Paralanguage. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the tone of your voice, the pitch, the volume. Sometimes we're talking to someone, we're FaceTiming someone, and our voice is getting, what are you doing? What? It's getting louder and louder. Louder and louder. Paralanguage. Pay attention to paralanguage. The tone of someone's voice. The volume of their voice. The cadence of their voice. The pitch of their voice. Someone can say, I really love you. Really? Or they can say this, I really love you, right? So there's a big difference. How people speak to us says a whole lot. Paralanguage. And this happens all the time in our lives. When we're around someone, they're telling us something, but we feel another way. Because the energy never lies. It never lies, deep divers. And what you're picking up on are the subtleties, right? The subtleties, the pitch, the intonation, the pace of their voice, okay? Let me go back and check out my old videos. My old videos, deep divers. I'm just looking at it right now. In my old videos, there was a time when I would do this. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. And I had to learn just to relax and say, peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Now, can you feel the difference? Exactly. Paralanguage. Okay, this is how to read anyone instantly. And it's all about those subtleties to watch out for. Okay, so pay attention to the rhythm of someone's voice, pay attention to the pitch, the volume, pay attention to the intonation, and pay attention to even the sarcasm. These are all the intangibles when you're communicating with someone. Okay, pay attention, because that's going to reveal who they really are. If someone is like, peace, right? That is a very warm pitch. But if it's like peace, infinite waters, right? It's a very, how can I describe it? Just cutting, very direct, straight to the point, but no real warmth. Okay, so that's why I do the peace, right? Okay. Deep divers, how to read anyone instantly. The fifth psychological tip, the subject matter they entertain. This is key. When you're around someone, just see what they're talking about, because this will direct you to their level of consciousness. And there are levels to this shit, deep divers. So sometimes when we're around people, if they're just talking about themselves and they're not asking you anything, well, 9 times out of 10, they're obsessed with themselves. But if they actually are interested in you, they often ask you questions, right? Subject matter. If they're talking about the 5th dimension, Anunnaki, they're probably a deep diver. And they're saying, we are free beings because being free is our birthright. Subject matter. If they're talking about rocket science and diving deep, you're looking at the next Nikola Tesla. Subject matter. If they're talking about celebrity gossip, you can really have a clue that, okay, their mind is on that drama, gossip. Okay, so the subject matter that people talk about when you're in their presence will reveal a lot. And this is how you read someone, anyone, instantly. The subject matter that comes up, it shows you where they are in their consciousness level, okay? How to read anyone instantly, deep divers. The 7th psychological tip. Number 6. The 6th psychological tip, deep divers. How to read anyone instantly. Words and actions matching. Words and actions matching. Okay. If someone's words align with their actions, if they say what they mean and mean what they say and do what they say, it means that you're dealing with someone who is, they stand on principles. They're not just talking a good talk, they're actually living the life they're talking about. But when I say words and actions, I'm also talking about words and body language, okay? That is number 6, words and body language. So if someone says this, I'm calm right now, do the words align with my body language? No. And this is why the great psychologist Fritz Perls said to a woman in counseling that, don't tell me you're not nervous, because she was doing this, right? And that's why in my book, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the-book, I talk about how to read anyone instantly. If someone's words align with their body language, it shows you that this is someone who stands on principle. What you see is what you get. This is someone who's sincere, genuine, authentic. So for instance, when I say, it's a beautiful day, I'm smiling, I'm saying it, I'm embodying it. Yes, you can trust me that it's a beautiful day. If I say this, it's a beautiful day. No, it's not. Right? So when you are with someone, be aware of how their words align with their body language. How to read anyone instantly. The 7th psychological tip. Deep divers. What is it? How people treat other people shows a whole lot. Shows a whole lot about how they feel about themselves. You see, if you are with someone who's always trying to tear people down, who's always trying to critique people, it's usually because inside of themselves, they're not really happy. It shows what they focus on. You see, I focus on uplifting people, raising the frequency, and that's what I'm doing. So if you're around someone and they're into helping people, if they're into treating people with respect, kindness, compassion, helping and treating the elderly well, it shows that, oh, they're going to treat me well too. If they are treating their family members well, and hopefully they deserve it, it shows that this is how they're going to treat you. So how people treat other people is a clear indication of how they are going to treat you. If you are around someone and they're rude to other people, you're out in public, they treat like the janitor with no respect, other people with no respect, they look down on them, they're going to look down on you too. But if you are with someone who is very polite to strangers, regardless of their profession, if they're earning $30K or $5 million a year, they still treat them the same. You see, I was raised to treat the janitor and the CEO with the same level of respect. Slow motion this side. This shows that if someone is treating all people with respect, it means that they are someone who will treat you with respect and won't judge you. Because sometimes you're around people and they treat people badly based on preconceived ideas and judgments about who these people are without getting to know them, right? So there you have it, deep divers. That's how to read anyone instantly. 7 psychological tips. And that's why I'm just saying, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers. I'm just, breathe with me. Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy the clothing, okay? Add me on Instagram for more daily inspiration at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat is that good ass prana, baby. Remind yourself, people are always revealing who they are through their body language, the tone of their voice, and how they treat other people. I love all of you deep divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Oh yeah, and their smile and the eye contact, okay? Leave a comment down below, deep divers, of love and appreciation, and let me know which one of those tips you relate to the most. Oh, you want me to go live on this topic? Just say, go live, Ralph. Peace.